Good afternoon. It is Sunday, September 10th. My apologies for not being shaven or dressed up very nicely. It's the weekend, and I was just going through some emails and from a number of small business owners just like you. And it got me thinking it might be time for a very quick video, right? We're starting to feel a little bit of that summer heat going away. The pumpkin spice lattes are appearing, all those signs that fall is upon us. And as fall hits, we're getting towards the end of that year. And that means taxes will be coming up soon. So I just wanted to offer a couple of thoughts of what you may want to be thinking about this time of year and doing this time of year before we hit full on tax season, because we have too many business owners who reach out to us after the first of the year and they say, what can I do? My taxes are higher or lower than I thought. And really, once that year is shut, there's not as much as you can do. And I did a video last or earlier this year about what you could do for your 2022 taxes. I'll be doing another one once we're in 2024. But here and now, there's a lot you could do. So what I recommend is start by looking at your revenue for the year, what you're projecting, and those expenses. Subtract the two, that's your profit. For most small businesses, that's going to be what you're going to be taxed on. So look hard and fast at that number. Some ways that you could right here, right now, lower that number if you need to. Retirement plans, always a good idea. Think about that home business deduction. If you're eligible, if you're a family child care provider, for example, it's a great, great deal. Other businesses, it may not be appropriate for you, but if it is, think about the ways that you can maximize it. Look for other deductions. Don't just go out and buy things. You don't need to go out and buy things, right? Like just for the heck of it. But are there things maybe you're holding off on and you say to yourself, this, I could buy it right now, get the deduction right now, and make things a little bit more efficient in 2024 and reduce my tax liabilities. Paying down debt is a great option as well. If you do have debt, and I know a number of folks have EIDL loans, the economic injury disaster loans, it may be a good time to pay that down. Even though they're low interest rates and they're long-term debt, it helps you in the end to get rid of those things. Think about a reserve fund if you don't have it, or invest in your business's expansion. Think about some of those things. On the other hand, you may look at those two numbers and you may say, Gary, I'm not doing as well as I did last year. It's a great time to go through all your expenses. And I know it sounds crazy, but go through them one by one. It's worth the time. See what's really necessary, what you can cut. Look at what's coming up and what you can do. Think about billing and collections, right? Do you have money that's owed to you that you should be collecting on right here, right now to get that cash in before the end of the year and improve where you are as you go into 2024? Another thought is think about your pricing. Are you priced well? We've hit a period of great inflation in goods as well as labor. And this is, it's always hard to look your customer in the face and say, I have to raise prices. But at the same time, otherwise, you're essentially eating that cost yourself and you're putting it on you alone. And that's not necessarily fair. So that's just a few things. There's of course many more you could do. I just wanted to get a few of them out there to help you out. Don't ever hesitate to email with your questions. We'll of course keep answering them, but just wanted to have a few things as we go into fall and you start to think about that eventual tax season. Take care and be well.